episode of 7 Days to Die. This is episode 19, and in this episode we will be finishing up the rest of our build. We will be setting up the walls in our underground part of the base, and we will be thinking about our next move, how to prepare the tunnel, and what resources and materials we need to make the tunnel work. So, without too much delay, let's get to it. We have our drawbridges ready, we have everything prepared, and I do think that this will be a rather fast and successful episode. Now we have some concrete mix, not too much of it. We have been crafting up as much as possible lately, but these builds do require a decent amount of resources. We can make more jars, but we don't need them at the moment. The campfire is cooking up meat stews. We have 50 in our inventory, so that should be fine as well. Rebar frames, building blocks. Let's take 1k. We will need some rebar ramps, so let's go here. Rebar ramp frame, and let's make another 48. Let's go to the cement box. Take the 3000 concrete mix we have available at the moment. Stone box is empty. What about the concrete mix inside? It's still being crafted up. So let's just begin with what we have. Let's remove this and let's set up the corners. Always set up your corners first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This side as well. 2, 3, and 4. And the last one is right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now we can set up this part. Set up this wall first, since we are going to go out as much as possible on this edge. Also, the one thing we should do is actually reinforce this part. We will be doing that quite soon. And we also have to decide how long we want our tunnel to be. If we are going to move our 4x4 through here, we will need it to be decently large. And since we are on a decent enough level, we can also set up some other things. Let's say a helicopter pad. Okay, so let's go to our skill tree. Intelligence. Armor and forge, one more level, advanced engineering, craft shotgun turret, rocket launcher, and nail gun. We'll invest 1 point into this. Let's see here. Okay, on the far side of that gate. Let's deal with them quickly. Thank you for the loot. That was mighty kind of you. Now stop beating on our door. As you can see, these doors will become obsolete quite soon. I will keep them at the moment since, well, they aren't really costly and they do provide some defense. Now let's remove both of these once more. And let's finish off this side. So the inside of this place will all be reinforced concrete, I think. We should also set up 3 blocks right over here. And all 3 of these blocks should be upgraded. Should set up 2 torches here. So 1 on either side. Okay, looks quite nice actually. And I just came up from up there, so this is a little bit on the annoying side. But we do need to deal with all of those zombies. Okay. Screamer is down. Go. Go, I told you. I guess 4 spawned in. Let's go to our walls. Oh man. Okay, maybe I upped the difficulty a bit much, but never mind. A biker. Okay. Any more zombies around? Let's go over here. None so far. Okay, I should be done with the zombies for now. These rows of spikes are really a pain in the keister. Let's go back to our underground part. Maybe we can actually set up the rest of our walls in peace now. And let's check our messages. We have to start school in 45 minutes to be exact, so I set the timer. This episode will end then and there. So until then, let's set up as much as possible. Okay. Okay, so far so good. It's day 18, so we have 3 more days until the horde comes. When the horde comes, we will be testing out our new pillbox. I am looking forward to seeing how it will work, and if my design was decent enough. Honestly, I do not think the pillbox will utilize too much resources. However, I do think it will require a decent amount of time actually to fix. That's the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about. Okay. I have 300 concrete mix available. Let's go to our blender. We have 1K here. It's not a lot, but not too much little. Maybe will even be enough to finish off this section. Yep, we'll have enough to finish off this section. That's quite lovely. Now that this is done, we can focus on the next step of our plan, which is expanding the mine under the base. This level is of great importance just for the fact that it will be used as a point where we collect all of our resources, and it will be utilized also as a point later on where we will upgrade all of our defenses as such. Now the next thing we need to do is remove all of this clay. Sorry. We won't be fixing that, it's not necessary at the moment. Now that this part is also done, we need some way to differentiate it from the rest of the flagstone floor, and that will be done by making it into reinforced concrete. Okay. So there will be two lines, one on either side. And these are utilizing where our walls are. This way we know where the structural integrity fails may occur. And this block right here needs to be upgraded as well. It'll be left as just plain concrete, not reinforced concrete, since we do want to know where our door goes. Okay. Let's go all the way to this one right here. Okay. And now we can see it's decently lit up. We can use the rest of our torches, like so. This height. This height. This height. And one on this one. So now let's see here. Good, but not perfect. So if we put one here, then it's 90% perfect. Okay. So we will have enough lighting for this floor. It will attract a lot of zombies due to having a decent amount of torches. Now this level here has 4 torches, which are honestly enough. And this level right here will just have 2 of them. So one on either side, one here and one here. And this gives basically enough light. Yep, basically enough light to illuminate this whole area. So it should be good. Or actually, let's take this one. Let's try placing it center line, like so. And then one more, placing it like so. Then the light is still decent. Okay. And that should be it for this part of the build. The outside, of course, is quite dark. These walls right here should be getting an upgrade quite soon as well to the reinforced concrete level. But first I will need to upgrade the space level as well. And for all of that, of course, we do need to do one thing, which is make some concrete stairs. How many do we need? I honestly don't know. Oh, we're making a lot more concrete mix. Okay. Let's go into here. Let's drop off the iron. Let's drop off the sand, the lead. Basically, the building blocks can go also as well. The only thing I need to keep is oops, sorry. The only thing I need to keep in my inventory is the concrete mix. I'll take 1k from here and leave it at that. Now this part right here will be dealt with soon. And I forgot I need to make a garage door. So what do I need for it? Iron, springs and mechanical parts. Do I have any springs and mechanical parts? Yes, I do. So let's put all of these inside. Let's write in garage door metal. And actually, let's make one more for later. And then we can put the rest of this back. Let's take our first garage door and let's upgrade it. Okay. So it goes right into this location. Nice. So we will know that that part is separate from this part, and that's where the next level of things will go. Let's take this coal right from here. All of this stone. So what I do recommend is making some cobblestone, 280 to be exact. I don't want any iron stairs, I want cobblestone. Okay, flagstone to be exact. Let's make four. Four should be enough for now. We need some railing. Flat black iron railing, so we need 8, we need 9. Let's put these here, and let's take some of our cobblestone frames as well. Sorry, cobblestone blocks. We don't need a lot, we just want to make these sides. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, that should be all. Okay. So let's see here. This one is easy to quickly remove. Let's dig down a little bit. And this will all be mined out for the resources underneath our base, so we will be doing this bit by bit. And we will be making some structural integrity as we go along. Also, we need to put these into here. Okay. Now as we're going along, we're not just upgrading the stairs, we're upgrading the stairway. And as you're doing this, be really careful about structural integrity. I will stress once again how important it is to take care of the structural integrity of your future mine. It can collapse your whole base, so if you don't do it right, you're gonna have a really bad time. So let's dig down, let's dig this up. Should be good enough. Now we did clean all of this up. This side's still not done. So let's just set up the staircase today. And then I'll go get ready for my school as well. I'm sorry for making this a short episode, but it will be one that's still pivotal to the future of our base. Okay. Also, I do not think we will be having any more problems with resources like iron. It seems like this iron vein and this coal vein as well will sustain us until, well, basically endgame. So this one right here, this one right here, and one, and our staircase is done. So the next part is digging up all of this gravel that's unnecessary here. This one right here, and we will know that this is the end of the staircase as well. So let's dig up this part. Okay. We're getting quite a decent amount of coal from here, so we will not have any coal issues. The stone we're getting is also nice. Can't complain about it at all. Okay. So this is the end of it. We want to segment this mine and build it up real nicely. We do not in any way wish to collapse our whole building, so we will be very careful how we're mining out resources. Now the good thing is the building will not collapse from just this part here, but if we mine out the whole area like real well, then there is a possibility that we will collapse our building if we don't pay attention to structural integrity. Okay. Let's just continue mining all of this out. This one needs to go, this one needs to go, this one needs to go. This is still cobble, sorry, gravel. This one here, and this one in the bottom is gravel as well. And this, and this. Oh right, I forgot one important thing. I need to also mine out this area underneath. Because it's also a part of the flooring. So let's do it like this. And let's finish up this whole part. Then this will be it. Okay, our entrance is almost done. The last thing I want to do is extend this corridor. I did not want to use a bandage, but never mind. Okay. Sure, why not? This will be good. Well, at least good enough. And the good part is, when you're digging down a mine underneath, you don't have to worry about most of the regular problems like building a ceiling, since you already have one above your head. Okay, this one right here needs to be removed. now let's clean this up. We'll go for the iron first because you never know when it might fall off due to this being gravel underneath it or above it, like this. This is why you want to remove your iron first, if you need resources. If you don't, then it's better to just collapse the iron because it has more structural integrity. Next thing is setting up the railings. Why do we need the railings? I'll show you in a second. Now this right here is our mine, and as such, zombies can come down from it. So what we need to do is give this part a little bit of an upgrade. And we literally just need it to be this part that's upgraded. So we don't need to do the above block. Just these here. Don't use concrete. You won't need it. And you need to make 4 hatches. Like so. Don't go to vault hatches because they can bug out. Keep it nice and simple wood hatches. Make sure they're all facing the same way, and make sure that way is comfortable to you to use. Also, don't upgrade them too much. I don't like the look of this one, so I will break it down. Okay. Now the fact is, you want it to be visually stylish, but you also want it to have good defense. This will be enough defense, and it also lets you block off the entrance to or from your underground mine. Now, one of the things that's recommended, if you have an underground mine, you should set up a panic room. So right on this exit, you should maybe build your walls up a little bit. If you build them up, 1 second, I need 16 more, real fast. If you build them up, you need to put in like 1, 2, 3 more blocks. At the end of this corridor, you should leave a door, and then you should make a panic room, which should be 3 by 3. And in that panic room, you should set up a small area where you can defend the zombies, or actually like an airlock, so that you can use that one to either go up here to run away or go down there to run away, since the zombies will need more time to break through it. Now, this is a worst case scenario situation. These railings can also be upgraded to get extra integrity. Now these guys already have the 1K. They're not too stylish, but they're decent enough. These are really good. I don't know how much they have. I'll waste a little bit of forged iron just in half. Okay, 2.5K. Now this is really good. This is a good entrance to any type of underground mine that you may have. So in either case, I do think you should invest some resources in your defenses, and this is one of the good ways to actually upgrade your defenses without doing too much of any type of work. Okay. Medicine. Let's drop these in here. The antibiotics as well. Iron, I have a lot of it, but let's put in some more. Building blocks and frames, these can go back. Iron can go into this one here. Okay, let's make more cement. Let's make more cement in this one. The second garage door is done. It will go next to the drawbridges, and this is basically everything set for our next part of the journey, or of the plan, if you may. Our skill points have been used wisely. The last part is the 4x4. We have enough for the hammer and forge at level 100. Our intelligence is way up there, as it should be. Master Shaft, yeah, science will also be upgraded part by part. We will be able to make military fiber soon. So military fiber will be made out of acid, duct tape, polymers, and plant fibers. We have all of that. And let's go and think about how to upgrade the top part of this base. So there's a lot of zombies coming in to visit us many times. We have a decent defense here, many positions that we can upgrade. The 4 towers should go up quite soon. And I do think the outer walls will stay just like that. They will provide a little bit of defense. Then they can be replaced quite easily and cheaply. So without any further ado, let's take care of this guy and call it an episode for now. I will see you later today, when we are going to be making a full episode, which is going to be over an hour or two. Can I close the door from here? Yes, I can. Sweet. Okay. So, thank you. Let's have a look at our lovely farm, and let's finish up for now. Corn's grown, some of the coffee is also done, the blueberries are lovely here, and everything should be done when I come back. That's excellent. Thanks a bunch, and see you guys later.